Hello there, music lovers. What's up? Thanks for dropping by. I'm going to talk about Hello Sunshine, the new single from Bruce Springsteen in this video. He's got a new album coming out on June the 14th called Western Stars, and Hello Sunshine is one of the new tunes. And Bruce hasn't put a new album out in a few years, not since 2014. High Hopes, the name of that album, and I didn't really have high hopes going into the song, to be honest with you. I'm not a huge Springsteen fan. I do like some of his stuff. And the last time I heard a new Springsteen song that I really liked was in 2004 when he came out with the Magic album, and he had a track called Radio Nowhere. I like that. That song I liked because I used to be in radio. That song was kind of about how radio was going nowhere, like where's the great songs, where's the great guitar solos, and where's the excitement, and I still feel like that. I still feel like there's not a lot of great songs out there, but I did hear one that I did like, and it was this one, Hello Sunshine. This is the kind of song that I think Bruce was talking about, even though this is a bit more of a low-key song. Bruce was talking about drums and guitars in Radio Nowhere. This song, it does have drums and guitars, but they're definitely more on the low-key side of things. I'm going to be getting to the music in just a bit. What really jumped out at me with this song were the lyrics. You could just read the lyrics to this song. You could hate Bruce. Don't even listen to the song if you don't like him. Read the lyrics and see what you think about it. I think that these are universal lyrics, a universal theme. I think everybody can relate to this because it's a very human theme. Happiness and pain, everybody, if you are human, you have dealt with happiness and pain in one way or another, probably multiple times, and you will going forward. So it's very much a human song. And I remember just looking at these lyrics and I'm just thinking, wow, this is really, really cool. Now, Bruce has been through some of his own heartache and pain. If you read his book, he talks about how he went through bouts of depression. And I have a feeling that this song is about how to get out of it. Because he talks about how he had a little sweet spot for the rain, which I can identify with. There's plenty of times when maybe, you're not feeling so well and it's rainy outside and you're glad that it is because, if I'm shitty, it should be shitty outside for everybody, right? That's kind of what he's talking about. You can kind of have the blues and feel down, and there's a certain comfort. And so he was kind of getting used to it. But then he says, hello, sunshine, won't you stay? Which seems to indicate that he's starting to feel happier, starting to feel better, and he wants it to stay. He would rather be happy, would rather have the sunshine than the doom and gloom. And then he goes on to talk about how, you can go too far down the road of being isolated. Always liked my walking shoes, but you can get a little too fond of the blues. You walk too far, you walk away. Great, great lyric there. And then my favorite line of the whole song is, you fall in love with lonely, you end up that way. I just think that is just such a great, great line. Strong songwriting here, and there's not a lot of words to this song. It's fairly simple, but he gets right to the point. He talks about how he always liked the empty road, no place to be, miles to go, but miles to go is miles away. So he talks about, how you can get away, isolate yourself to try to fix your problems, but you don't want to stay down that path because then you'll just get used to it and you will become an isolated person that will not find your happiness. And so this is all coming from somebody who's dealt with this, and he's able to take it and so beautifully, eloquently put it into a song. And so this song connected with me on a lyrical level. And then when I heard the music, this song is just, it's very simple. Like I said, it's a low-key song. Starts off with like these brushes on a snare drum, very simple bass line. The song just kind of like rolls along. Reminds me of like Everybody's Talking by Harry Nilsson. Remember that song from the 70s? This song has like a 70s AM radio country rock kind of a feel to it, It just kind of like rolls along, and then it comes to a point where it just opens up. This, this orchestra comes in, these strings, and this like pedal guitar, and Bruce starts to hum along, and it's just very, very beautiful, very, very rich, very, very vibrant, very, very vivid song here. So it connected with me lyrically, and then the music really, really grabbed me. The video is very simple too. It's just an El Camino with Jersey plates, driving out west, driving through the desert. And, usually you don't see too many Caminos from Jersey riding through the desert unless someone's getting buried. But in this case, I think Bruce wants to bury his demons and wants to get on with his life. And so this new song by Bruce, when I heard it, it reminded me of another new song that I heard recently by Dennis DeYoung, formerly of Styx. He has a new album coming out sometime this year. A new tune called Proof of Heaven just came out recently. I did a video. I'll put a link up to it. But basically, I didn't connect with the song lyrically. Musically, I thought it was a bit generic. In the video, forget about that. That thing was just cheeseball. It's like everything is the complete opposite of how I feel about the Bruce Springsteen song here. And Dennis and Bruce are, they're apples and oranges. I would never compare the two. But look, they're both 70-ish. Bruce is 69. Dennis a little bit older. They're from the 70s. They both take really good care of themselves. They look good. They sound good. They've both been to Broadway. I mean, come on. But that's about where it ends. I mean, after hearing this and after hearing Dennis's song, it really just drove home how, to me, Dennis's career just seems to be kind of stagnant. I'm hearing a lot of the same tricks and a lot of the same thing over and over, and nothing really innovative or new coming out of that camp. But Bruce, he manages to keep things interesting and fresh. And although this may not be completely new territory, it's a very refreshing sound with lyrics that really hit home, something that you can identify with and you can learn from. And it's music that I just find very, very memorable. I will remember the Bruce Springsteen song, but Proof of Heaven, I just don't really, like I said, I didn't connect to that, but this one I did. And I want to know what you guys think about Hello Sunshine from Bruce Springsteen. Be sure to drop it down below. Not the first time that Bruce Springsteen has caught me off guard. I went to go see him in 2015 in Nashville, and that was a show that I'll never forget. And I didn't go in there expecting that. I just wanted to go experience him live. And when I came out of that show, I felt like it was one of the best shows I had ever seen. Bruce Springsteen he managed to make that arena feel like I was in a club. And you don't know that feeling until you've been in the same room. His band, the E Street Band, they're like a gang. They're amazing. They sound really good, very well oiled. They can play anything. Bruce would take a look out into the audience. Somebody would be holding up a sign, and he would turn to the band and say, "Let's play that." And they would play it. He threw himself into the audience, crowd surfed to this other stage. He would sing and dance with audience members. It was just a really memorable experience. The guy puts in 1,000% into whatever he does, and it shows. And so I can say the same for this new tune, and I want to know what you think. Check it out. I'll put a link to the video below, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button too, and I'll be back soon with another video, all right? So take care.